to stand up, find my place. Yeah, so right here, she's trying to sit up. So I'm actually going to keep my hips quite high. And I'm pushing on her belt, so I'm trying to make some tension for her. If she tries to go limp, then I'm squat way down like this. Okay, so again, I'm not keeping her parallel, but this is as best I can do. I can't go lower than this, right? The more she tries to sit up, yep, that's where I want to be, right here, look. Right there, okay? And sometimes I'll adjust my knees, and I'm pushing. She's getting more tired. I want her hanging here. I want her getting tired, and then at any moment that you really want to open, you pop. Make a little pop, okay? So, we're gonna go ahead and get to the staple, okay? Now what if she puts her butterfly hook in? Yeah, that changes everything. Actually, I'll let you go so you can watch, and no, bring Shane back. Because Shane and I already walked through this. So if I have the staple and I had my leg out here and somehow he whips the leg, that's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do, okay? So we're gonna do a different kind of windshield wiper, okay? I will cover this again on Saturday because it is quite difficult and you guys can definitely use as much practice as possible. But watch, I'm gonna go ahead and plant both my hands on the mat, okay? And the more my knee is open, the easier it is for him to manipulate me. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna turn my knee down so it's pointed to the mat and my leg moves just like this as opposed to moving parallel to the mat, right? I want my leg to move vertically, okay? And so what I'm trying to do is get around his toes. So I'm gonna kick my heel to my butt and then I'm gonna open my knee back into the horizontal position, okay? So the hip rotation. A knee rotation followed by a hip rotation. Okay, the knee bends, and then the hip turns. And I've cleared his toes. It's those toes that are creating the hook. I'm trying to unhook myself. And then look, I'll go ahead and I'll take my staple off his leg, and then hook the outside of his leg, and then I pass the guard, right? So let's rotate a little bit. This position can occur in a few different places. If you're mounted on someone and they hip escape, a lot of times I'll bring that leg in just like that, straight to a butterfly hook, okay? So, look, knee down, okay? And you can be heavy on his leg. He's trying to elevate me. I can be a lot heavier this way as opposed to like this. Okay, so I turn my knee down, my heel goes to my butt, and then I rotate and hook the outside of his leg, and then boom. And then a lot of times I'll go to this position where I call this like the false mount, where I'm like mounted but not really. Anytime someone tries to turn on their side, I just hook the leg over like this to the false mount. Okay, so they can't capture my foot. All right, so again, let's rotate this way a little bit. So again, I was in this position, but somehow he was able to finagle his butterfly hook inside. So, knee points down, and it has to happen fast, guys. It's gonna happen like this. It's a bit of a whip, okay? And we pass. And we do this kind of right when they establish their guard. So even if maybe if I was mounted and he brought that knee inside, like that. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead, put it in. Okay, so when you do it, I want you guys to practice slowly, right? Stay heavy on his hook, heel to butt, open the hip, your staple comes off, and you collect his the outside edge of his leg. Okay, so try it slowly first, and then try to build some momentum, okay? Also, if his foot is all the way up high, it's gonna be much more difficult, okay? As opposed to if his leg is down by our knee, it's easier for us, okay? If, for some reason, the hook is super high, a lot of times what I look for is I post his hand, and I'll just plant my hand on his knee, and try to stuff the leg that way, okay? That's another option for dealing with this, okay? But probably the hook will end up somewhere in the middle. That's kind of where we want it. Okay. This is a great skill to have.